This video is sponsored by Breck's Bulbs.
Hi flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and my fingers are turning numb and it is in the 30s and it's breezy. I'm freezing, but I have stuff to do and now is the time to do it. We are in the middle of fall, and if you have bulbs, you have to get them in the ground before it freezes. Now, it's not too late. As long as you can get a shovel in the ground, you can plant your bulbs. Now, I have so much to do around here, but one of the projects that I'm making a priority this fall is landscaping here at Flower Hill Farm. It's something that I've put off for a couple of years now, and I don't want to put it off any longer. I want it to look like I'm actually growing flowers here when people come to pick up my bouquets. So one of the projects that I've really been wanting to do is prettying up the porch, the Flower Hill Farm porch. This is where I host bouquet bars, I have CSA pickups, etc., etc. I want it to be an area that looks pretty, and right now, it's not so pretty. All of this in front, there's no flowers. There's spirea, I have 9-bark, I have some hydrangeas, and those plantings I put in 2 years ago, major mistakes, major mistakes. I didn't take into consideration that the ice falls off the roof and onto those woody plants. So I need something there that's going to be like dying off to the ground, that it's okay if the snow and the ice falls off the roof, it's not going to crush anything. So in order to pretty up the porch, I'm partnering with Breck's Bulbs, and they've supplied me with some beautiful flowers that I'm gonna be planting right now, today, around the porch. That way we have some beautiful color come spring. Breck's has been a supplier to home gardeners for over 200 years now. That's insane. So let's go take a look at what Breck's Bulbs sent along and what I'll be planting in the ground today. Got my blanket, I'm warming up, and I got the package from Breck's. Let's open it up. Okay, very excited. Okay, so I have the package from Breck's, inside all the bags of bulbs and a fall planting handbook. So if you're new to planting, if you're new to planting, which is fall planting, I make up words I feel like every day. Anyway, if you're new to planting, there is this fall planting handbook that will come in handy, and there's also a preview of what they're going to be offering for the springtime. And I think there's save 75% off through the end of this year. So through 2021, they got all their dahlias, etc., etc. And I have a code for free shipping. It's in the description of this video. So if you want to check out what Breck's has to offer, you can go ahead and click on the link in the description and you'll be offered free shipping. So let's take a look at what I'm going to be planting in the ground. Listen, I know what happens with unboxing videos. You're gonna see this face a lot. I get so excited about new blooms, especially these ones, because these ones are mine. They're mine. I'm not gonna be using these for cuts. This is so the front of my porch looks pretty, and it's gonna make me smile every single time I see it. I know. Okay, so this first one, there's 12 pink daffodil mix bulbs. It says to plant these about 6 inches deep. And guys, I'm so excited about a new auger that I got for planting some bulbs, especially the landscaping ones, which I plant differently than the ones that I farm. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have a couple of lily trees too. So 3 bulbs of purple Prince lily tree. I've never grown a lily tree before. I'm gonna try it out. I'm so excited. They're those ones that grow so tall, 6 to 8 feet. What? That's awesome. I'm really excited. So this one is a rare shade of purple lavender with a green throat. And allegedly, they're perennials, so they get better and bigger year after year after year. So I'm gonna place that in probably along on the side that gets more sun on that side. Okay, so we have some peonies. Now, this area in the porch does not get a ton of sunlight. I would say 3 to 4 hours of sunlight a day. I'm going to test to see if that's enough for a couple of peonies. But here's the thing. It gets full sun until the leaves are on the trees. So it gets full sun until almost June here. We aren't fully leafed out until Memorial Day, which is crazy late, I know. But we'll see how this works. So I'm gonna put some peonies there. So this is a red Sarah Bernhardt peony in this package. I have another one of the red Sarah Bernhardts. Put that, I think this might be a third. Yeah, so there are 3 red Sarah Bernhardt peonies, and that's exciting. Ooh, here's the big one. Okay, we've got 100 bulbs of Color Magic tulip mixture. So 100 different color bulbs of the tulips. What else do we have in here? 5 blue jacket hyacinths. I'm gonna be careful when handling these because last year the bulbs gave me a rash. I have an allergy. And then we have more of the giant hyacinth mixtures, which I've never grown giant ones before. That'll be exciting. The wind is really whipping. Another packet of the blue jacket hyacinths, of 5 of them. So there's 10 total with that. This might be another one. But yeah, so 15 blue jacket hyacinths. Deep porcelain blue blooms. One of the finest hyacinths for your garden. I'll have to see if I agree. And one more down in here. Okay, so 3 more of the Purple Prince lilies, and these are also 6 inches deep. So basically everything that I'm planting here, let me see what the hyacinth says. The hyacinth says 6 inches deep. Yeah, so everything in here is gonna be about 6 inches deep. The peonies are not though. Peonies are only gonna be about 1 inch, 1.5 inches deep. If you plant peonies too deep, they won't bloom. So if you have a problem with your peonies not blooming, make sure they're not too deep. So, all right. I'm gonna get my new augers. I have 3 different sizes, they're amazing. And I've had augers in the past, but I lost it. I don't know where it is. That happens sometimes. Let me put these, oh, I'm really excited about these daffodils. I love a daffodil. All right, let me move the box out of the way. Let me cozy up, okay. Gotta do some motivation. Need to motivate myself. Okay, after I plant these bulbs, I'm gonna light a fire in the garage and the pellet stove. That's my motivation. Yes, hot cocoa, yes, yes. Let's do this. I'm just gonna randomly plant these bulbs, starting with probably the biggest ones. Let me go with the peonies. That way I can kind of place the peonies where I want them. That'd be pretty if I just do a grouping of them. Okay, so I'm gonna do a grouping of peonies in this area because these plants are gonna be ripped out of here in the spring, the ones that are already here. I'm not gonna do it now because it's too close to like a hard freeze here, and I want the plants to have time to establish. So we're not gonna pull out these trees now, but I will be in the springtime. Here are the peonies, and I'm gonna go ahead and plant them over here. These are nice looking peony roots with, this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eyes. That's a really good size. We also have plants like this lattice. We don't really love the lattice. I'd really like to have a more natural look. And these rocks are actually all here from when we put our pool in. When we dug out our pool, these are all the rocks that we unearthed. So it was an adventure for sure. So we said, well, what the heck are we gonna do with them? And at that point, our chickens kept sneaking into underneath the porch to lay their eggs. So we said, how are we gonna stop the chickens from doing that? So we surrounded the porch with these rocks. That did not work. They still get in and they still lay their eggs under the porch. You should see us army crawling underneath the porch to get their eggs. It's not fun. But so we're hoping that next year, maybe even if it's the year after, that we'll get rid of the lattice and actually put something that's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing there. Hey, let's do this. I'm excited. Look at the bulb. I need a new battery. Back in business. Whew, the sun is really nice actually. It's still breezy. All I have left to plant now are the hyacinth bulbs and the pink daffodils. I'm done and I'm a little dirty as always. The last thing I put in was the pink daffodil cluster. I did a bunch right here. There's like a corner rock right here by one of the chicken waterers that's full of leaves. It keeps, they have water, it's in there, but it's underneath the leaves. Anyway, the daffodils are there, and then I scattered them on the other side of the steps too. And I did put a little bit in the area where the steps, I want to like add more steps to. It's sleeting. This is not rain. This is sleet. Ah, it's snowing. Oh man. Oh, I still have my entire farm bulbs to plant yet. I just haven't because it's so wet. Anyway, let's get some hot cocoa. Oh, okay. I got my hot cocoa and I got my Breck's catalog. I'm gonna check it out because I'm excited about some stuff that they are offering for the springtime, especially this one on the cover of this dahlia. Look at it. The tangerine sorbet. How cool is that? Ooh, these things look like fairies on the back. So Van Gogh Siberian Iris. Totally look like fairies. Those are cool. Anyway, zones 3, ooh, for me. Anyway, so Breck's obviously has like centuries of experience of providing high quality bulbs to customers all over the world. They are the backyard gardener's friend, and I know so many of you guys ask me all the time, Nicole, where do you recommend backyard gardeners buy their supplies and their bulbs and their perennials? And this is one of those places where you can absolutely get all of those things. Anyway, the free shipping code for me, you guys can put in Flower Hill Farm and you can get free shipping. I am gonna browse this catalog and I am so looking forward to the springtime and the summer with those lilies. Oh my gosh, I've never grown those tall giant lilies before. So excited. You always see them in the catalog and it's got the little girl and it's like towering 2 or 3 feet over her head and you're like, I kind of want to grow those. So we'll see if the deer let me grow those there or not. Ooh, gladiolus mix. Ooh. All right, I could be here all day long looking at these. Ooh, more flop. Whoa, this picture's crazy. Anyway, thank you Breck for partnering with Flower Hill Farm to pretty up our porch. Thanks for sticking around, guys. We'll see you soon. Okay, jump up and down for a few minutes. We're gonna get warm. It's gonna happen. Okay. Whew. Tell me the truth, marshmallows or no marshmallows in your hot cocoa? I'm going with no marshmallows today only because I think Axel ate the last of the marshmallows. He's in trouble, 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 toil and trouble. Something wicked this way comes.